How's it going, everyone? It's Zerker, and we are back with the first haul of the year 2025. This haul is going to have a little bit of everything, a little bit of video games, some manga, and a handful of vinyl. So we're going to start things off with the manga, and then we'll go into video games, and then the vinyl. So to start the manga haul off with, I decided to check out this new series. I hear it's getting an anime, I believe, next season or like pretty soon. It'll be volumes 1 and 2 of The Barbarian's Bride. Heard some pretty good things. It looks pretty good. The art looks good, and I think it's the first series that I've gotten in a while, and it's gonna be kind of nice to check out a new series, especially since there's a few that are ending, and I'm still kind of cycling through and getting rid of some stuff in my collection. So it'll be nice to add some new flavor to the shelf and hopefully enjoy the series. So, as well as a Barbarian's Bride. I knew this new series that I checked out, or I think about. I'm not sure if I actually even showcased it at all, but I did order the first 4 volumes, and here's volume 4 of Snowball Earth. Don't know a whole lot about it. Actually, like ordering this one, I didn't actually intend to. It was just kind of one of those things where, you know, Amazon has like that group buy, like, oh, there's about this and that, and volume 4 was in that, so I ended up buying it without realizing it. But it does look pretty good. Might be something I might get into, but I do need to read this, at least these 4 volumes, to see if it's something I'm going to continue to get. Amazon, with their usual wonderful shipping practices, but what are you gonna do? All right, let's move along to pretty much some standards for my hauls. I got Chain Soldier number 11. These literally came in today, so a lot of them still in the wrapping. Dan to Dan number 11. I actually fell behind on Dan to Dan, both manga and the anime, so I do need to get caught up on this pretty quickly, but definitely gonna check out Snowball Earth and The Barbarian's Bride before I do that. That way I can decide if I need to keep buying them or not. And I do believe this is the final volume for Candy and Cigarettes. This is volume 11. I do believe this is the last one for this series, so I'm gonna have to start shuffling some things around, getting it onto or out of the like the serializing section on my shelf. So fun series, little series that I've been hyped about since I initially read about it, and then once I found out 7 Seas was actually going to start releasing it for the States, or I guess in English, I got super hyped up. So this is one of my like series I've been hyped about for a long while. And we got volume 8 of Boys Abyss, another series I am also falling behind on, but to be fair, I haven't read a whole lot of manga. But yeah, I actually really enjoy this series. This is a fantastic series. If you like Flowers of Evil, but you wanted it to be more mature themed, this is where you probably want to be. I would say it's a lot more mature than Flowers of Evil, obviously, but yeah, I really enjoy it. So, and so I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, I'm done with the Vagabond singles. I'm getting rid of them, and that's mostly because I got the the definitive editions. I've been on the hunt for volume 36 now for a while, and some of them pop up. Some of them are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I'm not going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a single volume. So I'm just going to throw the towel in. I'm going to sell what I can of the series and just go this route. I do like the way these feel. I was reading my friend's, he's started getting these ones, or he's got this one at least, and I liked the feel of this black felt texture, I guess it is. I'm not sure if it's like felt or if it's just like a little fuzzy texture, and then with the embossing as gold, it just looks so good. And then this white piece of paper part, it comes off and it just has like this red backing that's like a totally different texture than the top part, which also just feels really nice in the hand. So yeah, this is the route I'm going to go with Vagabond from now on, because you know, screw trying to get volume 36. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've actually been thinking about doing the same thing with Vinland Saga. Those new leatherback ones look so good. All right, let's move over to some video games. It's not a lot, but we'll start with, let's do the Switch, and then actually no, let's just do this. So I got Xenoblade Saga 3 finally, but without the discs. Went to a local video game shop to buy another game that we have in here. The guy there had this out there, told me there's no games in it, but the manual is at least there, which is probably, which I think is actually the most expensive part. Video game discs aren't that bad. In fact, the shop owner says he gets them every now and then, so he put my name down on a list, and if I do end up not, or if I don't end up finding one somewhere else in the wild, then I'll have at least that to fall back on or wait for. So yeah, this is one step closer to completing the Xeno collection that I've started developing. But yeah, super excited for this. Just need to get the video game discs, and then we'll be fully complete. And moving right along to that, I ended up buying at the same video game store this twin pack for Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. Mainly about this just for Final Fantasy VIII. It's a game I've been wanting to revisit, and I don't really necessarily want to go the PlayStation 1 route. I don't know. Some of the prices I've seen from, they've been all over the place, and the ones that seem more like a reasonable price were missing the manual, or the discs didn't look that good. And I'm not like a big like completionist for the, like, especially for like the older games, but it's nice to have it, and it's especially nice to have discs that aren't jacked up. So to play it safe, I just went with this, and I don't know if these have maybe potentially like slightly upgraded graphics or anything like that, or maybe they've implemented some changes to make it a little bit of a smoother experience. But yeah, two of my favorite Final Fantasy games that I've played back in the PlayStation 1 era, and I'm looking forward to especially jumping back into Final Fantasy VIII and exploring that, because I actually never finished Final Fantasy VIII. I ended up breaking one of the discs when I think I was putting it in. I didn't have it fully aligned with the thing that the disc clicks into, and I ended up cracking it, so I could never finish it. So this would be nice to actually get a chance to beat that story. And since we're on Switch, we'll just stick with Switch. We got this Fantasian Neo Dimension, from my understanding, so it's a mobile game by the original, I think it's the original creator for Final Fantasy, and then they ported this over obviously to the Switch and PS5, and I think PS4, at least for the Switch and PS5. So this should be fun. Mainly got just to check it out, because it is from the godfather of Final Fantasy, from my understanding of things. And lastly, for video games, another Final Fantasy pickup. I got this one on eBay. This is Final Fantasy Dissidia NT. Don't know a whole lot. I just know that the steelbook looks pretty sick. I like this. And as far as I know, this is the most complete version that I could find, because it has sealed playing cards that came with this, and then it has this redemption code thing. Blocking that. I don't want you guys to get my redemption code. That's probably already used, but I ain't risking it. Hold on, let me flip this around so you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's supposed to be an actual manual with this. I haven't looked that far into it just yet, but nonetheless, looks cool. It's like I said earlier, I think it's a Final Fantasy fighting game. I could be wrong, but I only paid, honestly, about, I think with shipping was about $25 to $30 for this, so just doesn't work or whatever, as far as like it has to be online or whatever, no biggie. I am building a Final Fantasy kind of collection at this point. That covers it for the video games. I do have some more stuff that's coming in the mail. They just haven't shown up yet, so we'll do that probably later this month when they do arrive. But we'll move on to the vinyl. I've ordered these. It's lo-fi. It's my usual lo-fi pickups. I ordered these months ago. I couldn't tell you exactly how long ago, but it is a nice surprise when these do show up. This is the Lo-Fi Childhood Memories collection. I've slowly been doing these, or transitioning to these, like multi-artist or multi-individual, multi-artist collaborations that they do, or compilations that they do, rather than their standard like single artist releases. That's pretty normal for them. Mainly just because I like the collaborations more. You get more songs, at least I feel like you get more songs for roughly maybe like $10 more than what their standard like releases are. So kind of where I'm kind of leading, or kind of where I'm going with the lo-fi stuff, the Lo-Fi Girl record stuff. So, and then here's Saturday Chillin'. Here's the back. I don't think I showed the back of the other one, but you'll just have to deal with that for now. But yeah. That's the haul, pretty much. Not a super big one, but a little bit of everything. And that's kind of, I think, how things are going to be going for a while, especially since I'm still clearing out a lot of this. I do need to remove Vagabond off the shelf and now go through and find a box and wrap all those up. And yeah, so yeah, that's the haul. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.